Hello, Zimbabwe, and welcome to the program Moments of Greatness, the program that inspires and motivates you to become the best that you can be. And of course, as is on every other program, we've got our resident coach, Coach Natsi. How are you doing? You well?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Great to have you.
Awesome.
And today we're talking about dreams. Every program brings a different topic. We're talking about stuff and issues that really affect our people. But we're talking about dreams, you know, and how does one believe in their dream? How does one make sure that the dreams come a reality? Your take, what do you have to say about dreams, Coach?
Talking about dreams, I'm reminded as I was growing up in the community of Mbari. I remember I found my diary where I'd written my 3 big dreams, audacious dreams at that stage. I wanted to have a mountain bike, I wanted to have a Nike turkey, and I wanted to have a camera. And they were scary dreams. But when I look back now...
At that time, they were scary dreams.
They were scary.
Because those were like the huge things that every young person wanted to have.
Little did I know that not every phone is going to have a dream. It's going to have a camera. So, but when I look back now, I dream, my dreams are totally different. And when I speak to young people today, when I hear the kind of dreams that they have, it's amazing.
It's amazing. And today, like we said, we're talking about dreams. And as with every other program, we always have a champion of greatness. Some story, some Zimbabwean story for Zimbabweans, by a Zimbabwean, for the people of Zimbabwe, so that you're inspired to believe that it is possible. And today, here's an amazing, amazing young man whose name is Gabriel. And he has got a dream. Please take a listen.
My name is Gabriel Matimba. I'm 16 years old and kure ndichigara muMbari. Ndina mama vangu vachiita zvekutengesa pamusika chichi. Saka ndomakurira tikaita baba vangu akashaya zvazi 2004. Saka mama vangu akanga vachitoita zvekutengesa vachiita kuti tiwane mararamiro kuti zvinhu zvedu zvifambe. Saka ndichikura ndangori nedream yekuti ndida kuachieva something chekuti mhuri yedu igosumukira muupenyu. Saka ndiri paGunyai Primary School ndakatanga ndichiita robotics, ndikaita computer sciences, ndakasvika ndapresident when I was in grade 5. Saka ndichikura ipapo takaenda macompetitions akawanda. Saka tichiramba tichiita how I get involved with computers. Saka pandakasvika form 1 paHarare High School, pandajoina the robotics team, pandajoina futi SAIT, solving problems using artificial intelligence. Saka ndipo ndikatanga nezvemarobotics tichishanda nevamwe tichina different competitions. Then when I was in form 2, saka ndabva ndachuswa to represent Team Zimbabwe Robotics. Saka ndipo tikatanga kutraina tiri paUniversity of Zimbabwe. Tichitraina nevamwe, tichishanda nevamwe comprising of 8 students, 2 from Harare High School, 4 from Tenward, 1 from St. George's and 1 from Prince Edward. Then our coach Mr. Matanga from Tenward and Mrs. Mari. So then we traveled to the United States of America to compete in the inaugural first global challenge. We came up number 17 out of 163 countries and became 3rd in Africa. Yeah, pandikaenda ku United States of America, I've got a lead yanga ndinayo pashoma. Saka vamwe vangu vaikwanisa kutenga hembe, but ndakaona kuti handikwanisa kutenga zvinhu kwaikoko zvaidhura. Saka I keep my own kuti ndizouya ndizotengera hangu Zimbabwe. Then another ndobva ndapawo amai vangu kuti vawane kubatsirikana, vawane kusimudzira musika wavo vachitengesa zvese. Then once again, while I'm running that project, in the project yandiri kurana, as I'm living in Mbari, ndakaona there are so many problems which needs to be solved. Saka inini among the people who are solving the problems, ndakabva ndaona kuti I have to solve another problem on my side. Saka ndakaona kuti vanhu vakawanda pamabhini anotorwa after a week or a week and a half. Saka vanhu vanobva enda vanomarasa. Saka inini ndakabva ndaona kuti pamarara ipapo kitchen waste ndo ega anokwanisa kudecay. Then anobva formation of worms and so forth. Saka vana vakaenda vanotambira ipapo, then flies and other living organisms anobva auya ipapo. Saka vakaenda vachinotambira ipapo, panobva auya disease outbreaks such as cholera, typhoid, dysentery, or other. So I'm running a project from energy from kitchen waste. So what I did found is that tikatora kitchen waste, then tobva tamafermenter, that's converting glucose to ethanol. So ethanol is an electrolyte which is capable of producing electricity if you use two different electrodes. So I use the electrodes zinc and copper is my electrodes, zinc representing the negative side and copper representing the positive side. So I made a cell. Then I found out that electricity was being produced. Then this project will develop our country. That's Zimbabwe produces 1.1 megawatts of electricity. It needs 2.1 megawatts of electricity. So it imports electricity from other countries. So we can save money when we are using our own electricity, and it reduces the chances of disease outbreak. As Bill Gates, I started Microsoft at the age of 16, solving problems. When I'm using his artificial intelligence, I started my own as I was making that project. In 2015, solving problems using artificial intelligence. So I'm just doing great things while I'm still young.
As always, these stories are mind-blowing. The stories that we tell here are mind-blowing. 16 years old, and this guy probably has got a solution for our ZESA issues here in Zimbabwe, Coach.
Big dreams for a small young man. So you're never too young to dream big.
Big dreams for a small young man, only 16 years old. Please stay with us as we go for a break, but we'll definitely be back and talk about Gabrielle in the second segment on Moments of Greatness. We're back on the program, Moments of Greatness, where today we're talking about dreams. You always dream every night when you go to sleep, right? Even when you're walking, it's called daydreaming. Everybody dreams at some point in their lives, Coach. And
if you're not careful, it just becomes a nightmare.
And if you're not careful, it really, literally becomes a nightmare. But what is a dream? You know, you want to break that down for us a bit?
Definitely. Let me try to explain what a dream is. Using the word dream itself as an acronym. The letter D, a dream would mean your desired destiny. What is it that you see when you close your eyes? What is the big picture? What is your desired destiny? That which moves you, that which you're desperate for, that which you want to see. R would represent what is your realized reality. What is your new realized reality? We all have a reality right now. But when you have this desire, this becomes now your new realized reality. Because sometimes your current reality does not necessarily mean your ultimate reality. What is real today might not be real tomorrow. So it is important for you to be able to know when you talk about dreaming. Then E would represent your emotional energizer. When you have a dream, it is that thing that makes you wake up in the morning. It is that thing that gives you the energy, that becomes your booster, something that pushes you to your next level. Your dream A would represent your anointed assignment, that which you know, I am born to do this. I am wired to do this. You are excited because of that assignment in your life. And M would realize, M has to do with your magnified mandate. Mandate, you can break it to two words, is a man on a date. What is it, that thing that you literally say, this I was born to do, and in this particular time. So when it comes to your dream, it is that mental picture that you have of what you believe, this I can accomplish. The world we live in today is controlled by men and women who are dreaming. And not just dreaming, but dreaming big.
Not only dreaming, but dreaming big. I like the last part, though. I went through the D-R-E-A-M, and the M, you spoke about mandate, break the word, man on a date. And as with a man on a date, he does everything he can to make sure that the date is perfect. So literally in terms of dreams, you're talking about men and women that have a date with destiny, as it were. And their thought processes, they've got something that they've want to make sure that it becomes a reality?
When you look at everything that we have, Maimba, it was a dream in somebody's mind. We enjoy today flying. We enjoy today going into a bus. We enjoy today dressing the way we are dressed. Somebody had a dream. And everybody out there can dream. And everybody out there can dream big. I love one thing about dreaming. Dreaming is free. You're not going to be invoiced.
There is no invoice for dreaming. But this young man, though, Gabriel, he's 16, he's from Mbare. His mother sells vegetables at a marketplace.
Yeah.
And he traveled to Washington, came 17th.
Yeah.
And he's got a solution in terms of energy from his environment of Mbare. Everybody knows Mbare or associates Mbare really with dump sites. And he wants to take these dump sites and turn that into energy that can literally make sure that we don't get any power cuts in our country. I mean, this guy's only 16. What does it say about young people having dreams to change our people's lives and our nation?
The world today has been changed by dreams, and dreams have nothing to do with age. You can have a big dream, which I call oversized dreams. Your dream has to be big enough that you can fit in, your neighbors can fit in, and even God can fit in. The problem is that many of us are dreaming, but our dreams are so small. But also the other thing that I believe is not just about having people who dream, but also is how do you turn your dream into reality? Because many of us, we are dreaming, but there's no action to then our dreams. You have to dream big, but you have to be prepared to start small to fulfill your dreams.
You have to be prepared to start small. So somebody's got dreams, and they again say they are not able to live their dream or to reach their dreams because of circumstances that they face. How does one attain these dreams if there's so much that is fighting against you?
That's right. Between a person's current position and their dream, there's always a gap which one has to go through, which is the journey called process. So many people, they think that because I have a dream, if your dream sometimes only needs you to fulfill it, it could be so small. Sometimes your dream is going to involve partners. It's going to involve people to come in and be part of your dream. So it is important that if you have a dream, before sometimes even invite people, how much are you prepared to lay down your life to demonstrate to the world that you believe in this dream? So the first question is this: can you see it? Which is the vision. Can you see it? Number two, how desperate do you want it? Now that you can see it, how desperate do you want it? Which is a passion issue. Then number three, are you prepared to pay the price to make sure this dream comes to pass? You can see it, yes. How desperate do you want it? But are you prepared to go through the process, to pay the price, to make sure that these dreams comes to reality?
Bringing the dreams to reality, sometimes for you to attain a dream like this young man, Gabriel, and I hope that somebody from ZESA, like seriously, or was from some university, maybe NAST or so, is watching this program and will be able, because we would like to really action some of these stories.
That's right.
You know, I hope that somebody will be able to visit this young man and make his dreams come true. In some dreams, don't people need other people to make sure that their dreams become a reality, you know? Don't we need somebody who lifts us up or who supports us? Surely like Gabriel.
I totally agree with you. Sometimes we need people sometimes to believe in us, who can see in us what we don't see in ourselves. Because many times, especially when you dream big, most of the times, whenever you dream big, it doesn't make sense. Most people who had big dreams, they did not make sense before they happened. But you need then people who will speak into you and encourage you to dream and to dream big and tell you that you can make it.
Well, you need people who can speak into your life, people who can believe in your life and tell you that you can make it. But the first thing you have to do is to dream. And not only dream, but dream big. Stay with us for the third segment. When we get back, we'll be able to break it down and really tell us a little bit more on the story of Gabriel and how much it can inspire you. Our champion of the week this week, Gabriel, a young man, 16 years old, from Mbare. He has a dream so passionate that he wants to transform his locality and community and his people of Mbare by turning all that dump sites, all those dump sites, all that rubbish into energy. Now, which brings us to something very critical. When you dream, anything that you dream, does it change your community?
That's
What
right.
does it do for your people? Does it bring jobs? Does it aid your relatives? This dream, is it your own dream? Is it a selfish dream? This is what we are breaking down today.
I started this show by explaining my dreams, and all my dreams are had to do with me. You must not just dream, and your
Can you
dreams
call
are
those
all
selfish
about you.
dreams?
They are selfish dreams. They are personal dreams. We might even call them, maybe for a good word, personal dreams. But you must also have dreams that have to do with bringing a solution. And everybody can bring a solution. Every day you wake up to go to work, do you know, yes, as much as you're going to work, but you're going into somebody's dream.
When you go to work, you're actually progressing somebody else's dream. And yet we've got people in our nation, Zimbabweans, who again complain because somebody else's dream didn't make their lives better. You know, and yet they also have the capacity to dream and work on their dream to, you know.
Every individual, if we are going to build this nation, everybody must dream, because these are seeds that are placed in every one of us, which we need to allow them to go through the stages. For example, you look at the story of Joseph in the Bible. His dream took him through the different stages. Sometimes the bigger your dream, the bigger the challenges that you have to face. It doesn't necessarily mean that your dream is not real. Sometimes your dream might even have to die, but you believe in this dream so much that you're prepared to let it die and still allow it to resurrect, because you believe that this dream can still happen.
Coach, interestingly, like you know, every segment, every program, we talk about, we interact with the people. We'd like to hear from you, we'd like to hear your stories, we'd like to hear what's going on, so that this program becomes very real in the lives of Zimbabweans. And I've got a very interesting story, because I feel that it also touches a little bit on myself. His story and mine are the same, because growing up myself, literally, I wanted to be a lawyer. I dreamed myself, but I didn't get the 14 points. I didn't get the 14 points. I didn't get the 13 points either. Neither did I get the 12 points. So literally, I couldn't go into law school.
Your dreams were shattered.
So my dreams they were shattered. I couldn't go into law school, I was shattered. I literally, at that point, I lost myself.
That's right.
Because I was like, I want to be a lawyer.
That's right.
And these university people are telling me that I can't do this.
That's right.
You know, and this resonates with this story of a young person who always wanted to go into medical school, but she didn't make it, you know. She says, hi, my name is Susan, I'm from Marondera, and I've always wanted to go into medical school, but I didn't make the grade. I feel now that I am not worth living. How do I resurrect my dream, or how do I pursue my dream? How do we help this young girl from Marondera?
I think one of the key things is, this situation is, many people find themselves in that situation, where today you just give up on life because you feel like your dreams were shattered. But it's always important never to sometimes take our dreams in isolation to sometimes who we are, to sometimes even our own purpose. There are sometimes you will find out, you might think this door has been shut, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's the only door. Many people who became great, one door had to shut, then they stumbled into some other door. So it is important that I say to this young lady, yes, today you wanted to be that, but you will be amazed to realize that you've got to find you. Now that I can't go door A, I might have to say, who am I? This becomes a moment of self-introspection.
Which again, I mean, I can say literally on national television that I might not have been a lawyer, but it didn't close every other door that I've become today. I pursued within the sphere of talking and found other gifts that I've then pursued and became that which I am today. You know?
And do you believe
and
today?
imagine if I had
And do you believe today you're living your dream?
I'm totally living my dream. I mean, I'm totally living my dream and I'm loving it because I stopped looking at the closed door and I looked at other open doors.
The point I'm trying to bring is this. Sometimes when it comes to our dreams, they evolve. Sometimes you're 15 or you're 11 and you have this dream. But as you grow older, you will be shocked. What excited you, what you thought was your dream at 11 could be totally different to what you believe is now your dream at 38, because it evolves.
Is it possible, though? Is it possible, Coach, that what I want to ask you is, in as much as even this young lady, in terms of medical school could be difficult, but I still want to study law, you know, and I'm still going to study law, you know. Is it possible that even when a person becomes older, you know, and the circumstances are available, like in studying law? I mean, we've got many ministers studying law, you know. Is it possible that one can pursue their dream at whatever age?
It is more than possible. This is the reason why I said every dream has to go through stages of being tested. The fact that even this door has been shut, it doesn't mean it can't be open.
You need to believe in your own dream before everybody else believes in your dream. And this is what we've been talking about today on Moments of Greatness. Coach, it is always, always a pleasure having you on the program. I mean, talking about different issues that motivate and inspire our people of Zimbabwe.
Let's go and dream, but not just dream, but dream big.
Let's go and dream. Dream all you want, but make sure that you dream big. People of Zimbabwe, it has been a total pleasure having you on the program. My name is Maimba. And as always, we close with our champion of greatness, a young boy from Mbare, 16 years old, called Gabriel. Please watch as he closes this show. And there's a few nuggets for you, older folk. God keep you, God protect you. Adios. I'm out of here.
I want to say to the people out there that hard work, courage and discipline is the way forward. You must hard work, you must have courage, and you must have discipline in order to achieve in life, and you must make use of opportunities. Just believe in yourself, make great things. Must have courage, then in life you will succeed.